You're sitting in a room full of people, and you feel more alone than when you're by yourself. The conversation flows, everyone laughs, and you feel like you're watching it through glass. And you start to think, maybe something's wrong with me. Maybe I'm too cold, too strange, too different. But what if nothing is wrong with you? What if your brain is literally wired differently, and that creates very specific, scientifically studied consequences for how you connect with the world? Today, I'm breaking down 5 reasons highly intelligent people often struggle to fit in, and it's not about arrogance. It's about biology and perception. Stay until the end, because number 5 explains why. So many brilliant people throughout history describe themselves as deeply lonely, even while surrounded by admiration. Number 1. Your brain seeks depth where others seek ease. Small talk about the weather, about what someone watched last night, surface-level topics for most brains, that's a way to relax and build social connection. For a brain with a high need for cognitive stimulation, psychologists call this need for cognition. That kind of conversation feels like hunger with no food, not because you look down on people, but because your brain is physically starved of the bids, stimulation it needs. Marcus Aurelius wrote that satisfaction isn't found in the quantity of conversation, but in its quality, and that it's better to spend time in silence with yourself than in empty talk with a crowd. Number 2. You notice what others don't, and it creates distance. Research shows that highly intelligent people notice inconsistencies, hidden motives, and logical gaps in conversation more often, even when no one says them out loud. This doesn't make you better than anyone else, but it creates a constant internal dialogue that others can't. See? Which makes you seem distant, when in reality, you're just processing 10 times more information at once. Epictetus said the wise person sees things as they truly are, not as others present them. That very clarity of perception is what creates the feeling of loneliness. You see what the people around you don't. Number 3. Your humor and irony run on a different frequency. Highly intelligent humor is often built on unexpected connections between unrelated ideas, on multiple layers of irony at once. When a Greco joke requires too many steps of thinking to land, the room just goes quiet, not because the joke was bad, but because laughter requires synchronized processing, not just a sense of humor. Seneca wrote that wisdom often looks strange to those who don't share it, not because it's wrong, but because it's unfamiliar. If this is landing for you, hit like right now. It actually helps this video reach more people, and subscribe if you want a new tool like this every week. Number 4. You instinctively dim yourself down so you don't intimidate people, and it slowly drains you. Many highly intelligent people learn from childhood to mute themselves, not finishing a thought out loud, not correcting other people's mistakes, not showing that they saw the solution before anyone else. It's called masking, and it works socially, but it costs you psychologically. Every time you dim yourself, you drift a little further from your own authenticity. Marcus Aurelius wrote in his journal, "How much longer will you wait before being who you truly are?" And now, number 5, the one I told you to wait for. Many brilliant people throughout history, from Newton to Tesla, described a profound sense of loneliness, even while surrounded by attention and admiration. Psychologists call this asynchronous development. Intellect develops faster than the emotional and social skills needed to find people on the same wavelength. You can be surrounded by admiration and still feel completely misunderstood, because admiration and real connection are 2 different things. Epictetus, as a slave, still found inner freedom not through what surrounded him, but through how he understood himself. He wrote, "Don't seek for things to happen as you wish, but wish for things to happen as they do, and then you will be at peace." 5 things. Your brain seeks depth. You notice what others miss. Your humor runs on a different frequency. You dim yourself to avoid intimidating people. And loneliness surrounded by admiration is a real, studied psychological phenomenon, not a personal flaw. You don't need to fix yourself to fit in. You need to find people whose frequency matches yours. There are fewer of them, but they're real. And sometimes one deep connection is worth more than 100 shallow ones. If you made it this far, thank you genuinely. Like this video if you recognized yourself in it.